This video is a little different, and we wanted to put this little caveat on the front of the video just to make sure that you understand our heart. First off, we're not selling anything. We don't have a product to sell or anything. So some people may watch this video and go, oh, what are they selling? Do they have a program? Do they have, we don't.
No, this is just about us being transparent. It's about something that's been on our heart for decades now, and something that's a big part of our life, of what we do every day, volunteering. And we just wanted to share a little bit about that with you. So no product for sale, nothing that we're asking for. We're not asking for donations or anything like that. This is just information and from our heart to you guys. So if it's helpful, great. And if it's not, well, there'll be more van videos coming up.
We want to thank you for your interest in our van build. We're really enjoying sharing our design, our build, and our adventures with you. Kind of what we've done right, what we've done wrong, and what we're doing to change the van up to fit our needs a little bit better. But today we thought we'd just share a little bit more about us. Other than the van build and adventures, what are we interested in and what are we passionate about? Well, we're passionate about three things for sure. One is our faith. Second is our family. And the third is keeping our marriage strong and healthy, because it always wasn't that way. So today we're going to do a departure from our normal video and van stuff. And we're going to share our personal story, or at least part of our story. And we get it if you're not interested, that's okay. But we just feel like we wanted to share a little bit about us and what we've gone through in case it helps somebody else. So Debbie's going to share, and or she's going to try and get through this. So
yeah. And like John said, if this isn't your cup of tea, then we're not offended if you decide not to watch. Not a problem. We'll get back to more van stuff in the next video. But I just wanted to share a little story about us. This goes back to our 10th wedding anniversary. We'd been living in a new city for almost a year at that time, and John's sister was visiting us. And she offered to watch our 5-year-old so that we could go out to dinner. Now, normally that would sound pretty nice. But the truth is that we had been separated for 6 months at that time. We'd filed papers and we were one signature from divorce. So that anniversary was just a really painful reminder of all the things that we had done wrong and failed each other. And it was just a tough time. We couldn't see a solution or any path forward that was going to leave our marriage intact. But John's sister knew all about our separation and all the details, or at least a lot of the details of our marital problems. And she loved us both unconditionally, and she insisted that we go out. So reluctantly, I got ready, and John drove from his rented apartment to mine. And that was the start of what felt like the saddest night of my life at that point. Yeah, it was hard. We went to this nice upscale restaurant. John parked the car, and neither one of us could get out. We just kind of sat there for a while, and we looked out the windows. And when we finally turned to face each other, we were both crying. I don't remember who spoke first. I think maybe you did. But I think you said, this will probably be our last anniversary. And we sat there a little bit longer and finally pulled ourselves together. And we had a cordial but pretty miserable dinner, I think. And then we went back to our respective homes. The loss overwhelmed me that night, to be honest. My thoughts kept taking me back to our courtship and our wedding day. We were the perfect picture of a happy couple. I mean, everybody told us so. We had a lot of friends.
that's what it looked like.
Yeah. We shared the same dreams, or so we thought. And for most of the previous 10 years, I truly thought we had the ideal marriage. There was a lot of it I wasn't looking at. And eventually we sought professional help. And the marriage counselor told us she had never seen a couple as far apart as we were ever get back together. She also said she served a big God and she trusted him. So in the months that followed, I ached for the ability to believe that our marriage had a chance. I searched for hope. I looked for stories about couples with problems similar to ours who survived and were still happily married to each other. At the time, my search turned up empty. This was long before the internet. I'd like to say that it was our combined determination that saved our marriage, or our steadfast faith in a God who could make the impossible happen. But that wouldn't be true. I put my hope in God because I didn't have anywhere else to turn. A lot of the time it felt like I was the only one fighting for our marriage. And then there were times that I threw in the towel and you were the only one fighting for our marriage. But looking back, I know that God was fighting alongside us every step of the way. And because of that, we have this story to share. It's a story of hope. It's the hope I desperately searched for years before. And maybe today, seeing us together now and knowing what we went through will give you a little bit of hope if you're struggling in your marriage.
That part of our life was over 30 years ago. Today, we get to share this hope with other couples that are struggling in their marriage through our work that we do at our church. We share the tools that God gave us to restore our marriage and the fact that with God, all things are possible. So there you have it. That's a little bit about us, this perfectly mismatched, goofy couple. We're still working hard to do the next right thing. So thank you for welcoming us into your life and allowing us to share a little bit about who we are. And if this is helpful, encouraging to you, then yay.
And if you have questions or want to hear more, feel free to reach out to us in the comments.
Yeah.
If we can be of any encouragement, if you're struggling, then we'd like to be able to do that.
Yeah. So thank you.
See you next time. You're so weird. I love you.
Love you too.
Thanks.